Let's go.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag.
Swole Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Testing, testing, testing. Testing testicles, testing testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 17 hundo and Schnante of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole back with another episode. And today's episode of the Mancast is brought to you, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all you bishes. How are we doing? I hope you're enjoying your Swole Slut Saturday. We got a nut to bust in just a second, so make sure as you're coming on in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed to the show. And a reminder, we're live every single day. We're live right now on YouTube, the Daily Swole channel, of course, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you leave that 5-star review. You best do it. You best do it, or Papa's gonna come for you. I'm gonna come for you. Where's that like police at? Make sure you hit that like button right now. Let's get started. I'm excited for today's episode. Let's jump on into it. Smash the like button, drop a comment down below, and let's bust this tip wide open. Reminder, if you never want to miss a single episode, check out swolenormousx.com. We got some cool specials going on over at swolenormousx.com/summer swole. We'll talk about that in just a moment as well. But let's get into the tip today. So we got to bust this nut wide open. Drop a comment down below. What'd you smash today? What are you smashing today? And put some respect on it. Ya biche. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Swole Slut Saturday, beaches. Look at you, Leo. Aha. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Leo drinking. Yeah, drinking. Yeah, we know it. Come on, dude.
Come on, man.
Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. Stop drinking. Stop boozing. Hashtag Swole Slut is Swole Slut Saturday. So drop that in the comments down below. As you can see on the left side of the screen, we'll be giving away that Swole card at the end of today's episode. But first, let's get into the tip. Why do I always do that? Why do I always do that? All right, let's get into the tip. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. Oh, it's cold outside. So let's get into it. If you're brand new, make sure you're checking out all the shows right now. Swolenormous Audio Experience, the Swolenormous Procast, and Red, White, and Swole. Wherever you're listening to this, you got some other shows. And we talked about this yesterday, but if you missed the episode, reminder, today's Swole Slut Saturday, Monday, 12 noon Eastern Time. 12 noon Eastern Time tomorrow. Tomorrow's tomorrow. After tomorrow, when it's tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow, Monday, April 5th, 12 noon Eastern Time for the accountability meeting. New releases. We got new stuff to talk about. And it's cool today. We're getting some internet set up. They're going to come put the internet in. So we're moving forward. We're moving forward. So this week's going to be awesome. It's been very, very busy. But Swole Fam, we talked about this past week. We got some more releases on Monday. The Swole Fam, we are shifting into another phase of some sick fucking games. So if you are ready to join the Swole Fam, because Monday's episode will be private for members only. If you are not a part of the fam, you're going to miss it. And we're going to have a lot. We're going to be having a lot of private episodes, a lot of priority access. So make sure you're plugged into the Swole Fam, Swolenormous X/Summer Swole for the Summer Swole special.
Yeah.
So you can head on over if you want to download the 7 Pillars of Swolenormous. If you don't have your copy, if you're brand new, you can go to just swolenormousx.com. You can download your free copy of the 7 Pillars at the top of the screen. You can check out memberships. You can check out the community. You can check out the blog and all that good stuff. But when you're ready to upgrade to unlimited, right now for a limited time, we have 3-month and annual options. Special for the summer, because people that fucked up last year, you didn't take care of your health in 2020. You didn't take advantage of the fuck your resolutions. You didn't jump into 2021 balls first. Now's your chance. Like now is the time. Like seriously, now's the fucking time to do it. Are you going to wait again? If you're going to fucking wait all summer to do to join us for fuck your resolutions for 2022, I mean, come on, you're going to wait again? How long have we been here? How long have you been listening to the show? How long have you been plugging in? How long have you been making sick fucking gains and banging your ear holes to pop in the fam? Now's the time to get off your ass and join the greatest fam in the realm. Why wait again? You're going to wait again? You're going to wait again? Don't fucking wait again. Don't fucking wait again. Don't fucking wait again. Start now.
Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night.
Fucking join. Don't wait again. Don't be like that guy. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. All right. You like that shit? You like that shit? What a good start. Let's get into the tip today. We got some good Swole Fam posts. What we got going on here?
What's in the box?
All right. We got one from Blue Cat. Blue Cat over on the private Swole Fam Discord. Super stoked, managed my goal of walking more than 1 kilometer without my mobility aids. There you go, freedom. Lots and lots of physiotherapy totally paid off today. Good for you. That's what we're talking about, baby. Good job, Blue Cat. Christian writes, workout done in the gorgeous sunshine. Let's get some gorillas on that. It's actually not sunny here in Florida. It's actually kind of cloudy, kind of gray, a little chilly. I actually had my hoodie on. Oh, there we go.
Yow.
He's heating up.
That was nice. Just getting warmed up. That was like a little bit of like water and coffee. Anyway, I had my Swolenormous hoodie on, but then all of a sudden, the coffee started kicking. I started getting a little bit spicy. Had to take it off. Let my nips out. All right, workout done in the gorgeous sunshine. I love this time of year. The weather is perfect for enjoying the outdoors. Endorphins and sunshine are true healers and natural energy sources. It felt so good to move and then practice stillness in meditation. Have a great weekend, fam. Take time for yourself. Do something you enjoy and do not apologize for it. I agree. Good for you. And we got one from Kelly. Got in a solid 45 minutes at the gym this morning and was home before the sun rose. I realized that I never committed to working out at gyms because I really had no clue what I was doing. In high school, I could outdo the guys in my gym class on the leg press, including football players. I enjoyed the strength, but never had direction and focus. Hiring a trainer has really brought the old excitement back. And I have no plans to get huge, but I want to feel in control of my body and future. And to me, that means gaining strength, which snowballs into gaining confidence and respect in myself, which of course comes from committing time and energy toward that goal. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Good for you, Kelly. We're on fucking fire. Lisa, howdy fam. I'm excited because the hubby is getting me a set of adjustable weights. That is a keeper. I see why you married him. It's a non-scale victory that I've outgrown my 10-pound dumbbells. I'm also only weighing myself once in a while and moving away from obsessive number crunching. However, I do have a question. What is the amount of protein needed? Is it 1.5 grams per total body weight or per lean muscle mass? I've heard conflicting information. I'm 5'1" and between 109 to 111 pounds, which means 110. Due to making some gains over the last 6 months with cutting back on running by a lot and lifting more, thanks in advance. Moderate carb maven. No, it's definitely not 1.5 per total body weight. You don't need that much. I mean, getting a gram per pound of body weight is like a standard. That's just a classic. You're probably not going to need more than that, honestly. But it also depends on how you're eating. If you're eating less carbohydrates and more fat and protein, remember you want to get enough fat. In my opinion, in my experience, you want to be loading more fat, protein, and keeping the carbs, the net carbs on the lower side. Doesn't mean you have to be in ketosis, just a little bit more fat adapted is really beneficial to improve your insulin sensitivity in terms of managing water retention, bloating, inflammatory foods. That's usually a great place to start. That's why the elimination diet is so important, why a carnivore diet is such a extreme elimination. Not saying you have to go that far, but a lot of the foods that you need to determine, you need to experiment with are going to be processed foods, which are going to fall more in the terms of, the categories of carbohydrates and, vegetable oils and unsaturated and polyunsaturated fats and vegetable oils and such like that. Not all of them are the same. Food quality is super important. Just make sure you're getting, a gram per pound is fine. That's more than enough. 1.5, you're starting to get a little bit excessive, but that's going to vary from person to person. I'm more concerned about, I'm curious about what the rest of the context of what you're eating too. It's not just like a number. It's not just math when it comes to nutrition. Mike, hey, how is everyone doing? I could use some knowledge from the Swoleverse. Some of you may remember a post last week from Josh where he found a giant ass tractor tire in a ditch and decided to grab it and use it for his training. Well, that got me thinking of ways to add some variety into my own training. And that had me thinking about the Rocky IV training montage. I love that shit. Which led to strongman type training with things like Atlas stones. And finally, I landed on the idea of sandbags. I could easily find the materials I need and do it yourself, something like that. And it seems the weight could be easily adjusted. So my questions are, what are your thoughts on this style of training? What would be the pros and cons of it? Anyone else love or hate it? Any other thoughts would definitely be appreciated. And thanks, Josh, for reminding me to think outside the box. Keep doing what you do, fam. Have a great weekend. Go to the fucking gym, fuck average, and swole slut. So actually, that was like a good idea for me too. Like, I think at the new place, I'm going to get a tire. I'll probably get a tire or something or two, keep them on the side of the house. That way we could do some videos and do some fun stuff. Tires are great because it's very deadlifty. It's a great thing to, it's a great thing for just metabolic, just for cardiovascular, for strength. Depends on how you do it. Depends on, right, what kind of tire you have. They're great for smashing. You could smash the tire with a hammer or something like that, like the Thor hammer. You get like a mace, something that's designed to smash. So that could be excellent. In terms of making weights. So any way you can make uniform weights and just like that. The reason why weights are balanced evenly is because you can have technique, you could be specific, you could repeat a movement over and over again, you can control it, you can build those skills and be safe. If you're grabbing and when you're grabbing items that are not consistent, that are irregular, unless you practice with them regularly, there is that irregularity. There is that chaos where you have to grab it in a unique way. You might have to grab it off the ground. You're not going to be able to grab it with like perfect form necessarily, a flat back, everything controlled. So there's more chaos. There's more room for things to go wrong. Now, of course, if you practice training in that chaotic manner, you might actually, it's a nice little cross training for functional and real strength. That's why deadlifts are so popular. It's a very functional movement. However, you're rarely going to lift something off the ground like a deadlift unless you're doing a deadlift, which is why these types of things, lifting stuff off the actual ground, can be really beneficial, at least in light capacity, just to give your body that exposure. So your body is going to just has to adapt to these different stresses. So if you put your body under a certain stress and you're very regimented, you're only doing machines all the time, you're only moving the sagittal plane, you start going and doing something with more chaos and more rotation, you could easily hurt yourself if you don't progress properly, because all of a sudden you're doing transverse rotational movement really fast, but you're used to just sitting at a desk or only moving front to back, which is why a lot of weekend warriors, dudes that sit in the office 6 days a week and then go play golf on the weekends, are only rotating one direction really fast. And the whole week they're sedentary, locked in place, hips and knees locked, they're rounded forward. And then they go on the weekend, move only one direction to get those repetitive movement patterns and with a massive amount of torque. That's why a lot of golfers have back problems, because they're overloaded and with repetitive movement and power and speed. So I think it's great. Weights are weights. Weights are weights. And you could be creative. Look, if you don't have, weights are expensive. Steel prices are going up. You might see that on websites, shipping, just those delays. And a lot of people were saying, remember like a few months ago, some of you were saying how steel prices were going up, and everyone's saying, well, I kind of look online and I don't really see too much of an increase. Some things have increased. but you're going to start seeing that. It's not instant. When you start saying you have steel shortages, that doesn't mean that, or prices go up. It doesn't happen instantaneously. It's down on the supply chain. So that stuff's going to start coming through in the next couple of months. So like in terms of equipment and stuff that you need to get, I mean, if you're going to get stuff and you're trying to build out your home gym, a lot of people aren't going back to the gym because they realized after last year, hey, it's great to train at home. I enjoy training at home. Instead of going back, I might as well continue to build out my home gym, which is what I'm doing. Instead of going back, you know what? I already kind of came this far. Maybe it's, just keep on going. Just keep on accumulating equipment. So those of you that are looking to buy stuff, it's still the time to do it. It still hasn't gone up. There still hasn't been like, completely. You haven't missed out yet, but it's coming. It's supposed to be coming probably the next month or two with a lot of stuff, in terms of increases for equipment. Just keep that in mind. All right, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and drop a comment down below. What's going on, Cerny, Ashton, Josh? Ashton's coming in hailing from Beijing. What up across the world? Randy, Richard, Tattooed Lady, Rihanna, Katrina, the whole fam is here. All right, we got some questions. Let's take some questions, get into some knowledge cock. Remember to hit the subscribe button, leave a review, all that good stuff. But if you got a question, drop in the comments below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Tomorrow is Ask Papa Swolio Live, and it may or may not be a private stream, but we'll see what happens. But tomorrow, Ask Papa Swolio Live, pure questions. We'll take a couple questions now. We got some from Instagram, but if you got a question, drop it in the comments down below. Let's see what we got here.
What's in the box?
Danny Bila. Not a question, but I've lost 107 pounds since November by not eating shit and going to the fucking gym. Danny boy. That's not a question, but that's fucking awesome. Good for you. 107 pounds since November. What is it? April? So it's March. So 3 months. That's like 4.5 or so months. Holy shit. That's insane. Another, maybe a question this time. Tess Werman. Papa Swolio, how do you add calorie back in after weight lose? So how do you add calories back in after weight loss without gaining it all back? Oh, God, these questions. After weight loss, you're not losing weight. Okay, first, I'll give you this insight if you're listening to this. Stop judging your weight loss by calorie quantity. I know that's going to be a shock for some of you. Everyone that's like writing calories in, calories out, outs dick, all those people out there. It's a calorie deficit. If you want to ride that dick, that's fine, but I'm not into it. All right? I'm not into it. Absolutely not into it. You need to make sure that you are taking care of your food quality. Food quality is going to make more of a difference than just micromanaging calorie intake and eating shit foods. So you need to be focusing on food quality. Cut out all those vegetable oils, cut out the sugars, cut out the processed carbohydrates. Check out my content on the elimination diet, Tess, and make sure that you are, when you're if you lost the weight that you want to lose, you need to be lifting weights. You need to be building lean muscle and lean tissue. So your strength training and such. And all you do is you just eat around your maintenance. That's fine. You're not going to gain it back. If you're eating quality foods and you're not eating in excess and stuffing your face, you're going to be fine. And I'll be honest, you don't need to count. If you're eating quality food, you're not going to have to count, because to gain weight, you're going to have to stuff your face to excess to feeling disgusting every single day over and over again. It's very hard when you're eating quality foods. If you're eating junk food, it's very easy to get in extra calories because it's shit and you're not getting any nutrition, which is why your body constantly feels hungry, because you're mixing these vegetable oils, these fats and sugars and salt together to hit that bliss point that makes you not want to stop eating. Isn't that weird? Pringles, once you pop, you can't stop. Literally. There's a food out there, the Pringles chips, that their advertising scheme is addiction. Once you pop, you can't stop. Once you pop, you can't stop. You're literally encouraging people like, hey, once you eat these, you can't stop eating them. They're addictive. Yeah, it's an addiction. We'll get you hooked on them. Once you pop, you can't stop. Here, buy me. Buy one, get one free. 2 for $5. They're literally promoting addiction. So it's stupid. All right, let's see. Is creatine more effective in the form of pills or powder? I have no knowledge of anything that would make a difference. I mean, a pill is going to dissolve really quickly, and a pill is powder inside a pill. So that little gelatin outside dissolves and then it's in your stomach. So if one makes you feel uncomfortable when you do it, then do the other one. That's it. No, I would say it's exactly the same. I haven't heard of anything. Arsenic arachnid. God, these are intense names. A bit of trivia, but which meals do you have the most fun making? Which meals? I like grilling steak. I like grilling a steak. That's the meal. That's what I like to do. Let's see. Smokey, can I cook my food with plant butter? The fuck is that? The fuck is plant butter?
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Fucking plant butter. The shit is that? Smokey, I don't know what that is, but I don't want you eating anything that is called plant butter. Do tell what the fuck is in that. If I'm doing low carbs or no carbs, if you're doing low carbs or no carbs, carnivore, I don't know what plant butter is. You should be eating tallow or grass-fed butter, something like that. What the fuck is plant butter? Is that the stuff that's over in the vegan section? They make foods. Is that like with the pea burgers and the hot dogs that have no beef in it? It's just like a hot dog made out of peas and soy and tofu and shit. Is that what that is? That's gross. That sounds gross. What's your opinion on who's Philiob? I don't know. Sid, rephrase that. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Plant butter is with olive oil. No, I wouldn't eat that. Now, no. I mean, in a lot of situations, people are fine with olive oil. Olives don't generally give people the same issues as other plant foods. Yeah, butter, ghee, tallow. Yeah. Oh, plant butter. Yeah, Rihanna says, fuck off with that ish. Fuck off with that shit. Yow. All right. Fucking. We're just getting started, fam.
He's heating up.
We're just getting started. All right. Ask some more questions. If you're watching live, we'll take one or two more. Today, we're going to be out of here. Do have to wrap up in the next, it's going to be a little bit of maybe a little bit of a shorter episode because I got to pack some stuff up today, but make sure you drop those comments down below. We do have a couple more things. What else we got here? We got one more.
What's in the box?
Oh my God, Z. Papa Swole just started keto. What do you think? I need to lose 100+ pounds. I think that's great. I think it's great. Make sure you check out my content on the elimination diet because, and let's get some applause. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, I think keto is great. For long term, I didn't prefer it long term, but definitely dropping those extra carbohydrates, focusing on food quality. Absolutely, that could be beneficial. You might, more fat adapted is important, but I wouldn't worry too much about doing that forever. But for temporary while you're losing weight, I think keto is fantastic for losing weight. Yeah, absolutely. Check out the content on the elimination diet. Make sure you're focusing on food quality. Don't just worry about the macros and your calories. Make sure the quality is primary. Sid, have you ever heard of Philion on YouTube? Oh, you said Philiob. I don't know. You spelled it wrong in the question. Yeah, I've heard him. I've seen him pop up my feed. I've seen some videos like old school. I haven't watched anything from like people really like lately on YouTube. I don't know what's your question? I didn't see the one before. I haven't watched. I watched I remember the Natty or Not videos like 2 years ago. I don't watch anyone's. I don't know what anyone's doing anymore. Let's see. Jean Lewis. Papa Swole, I need your help. I'm 16. I DM'd you that I started going to the gym. Should I start taking creatine? No, I'm not comfortable with this question, really. Now, I'm going to separate this because it's important. Will creatine be dangerous for you as a 16-year-old? I highly doubt it because I took creatine when I was, 18 or 19. You're not going to harm yourself. You're still growing and developing, but creatine's not a hormone. It's not a steroid. You get creatine in meat, your body. It helps you regenerate energy stores faster during explosive activity. So everyone has their own resting level or their own capacity to store creatine from foods normally. So supplementation with creatine, FYI, it doesn't affect everyone the same way. Some people take creatine, they feel a huge improvement. Some people take creatine and they're like, I don't see much of a difference. So understand that everyone has different kind of resting levels of creatine that they have in their body from what they're getting from food. Because what happens is when your body breaks down ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and releases energy that allows for muscles to contract in the sliding filament theory and everything like that. Your body has to regenerate that energy, and that's what creatine does. It helps regenerate ADP, and it gives a phosphate up and allows that molecule to regenerate to be whole again so it could break down and release energy again. So having, elevated stores or maximize your stores of creatine, which is found in red meat, which is why it's so important. One of the reasons you can regenerate energy, maybe get you recover a little faster between sets. It might not be so noticeable for you is my point. You might feel like you're a little bit stronger, get another rep or two. It's possible. And it definitely is beneficial, but it's also found in food. So don't pretend like it's not going to make or break everything with your training. Oh, I took creatine. Now my gains are you still need to do everything else right. Creatine is not going to make up for not sleeping. Creatine is not going to make up for lack of hydration. You really need to hydrate well when you take creatine. Otherwise it can be more stressful on the body. It's not going to make up for a poor diet and poor training and, not taking care of your 7 pillars and such. Aight. So any other questions you have? I'm waiting for a couple of you. Let's see. Sid Filion said recently that elimination diets are not sustainable in his anabolic food video. What are your thoughts on that statement? What do you mean sustainable? And how are you defining an elimination diet? You can do an elimination by eliminating bread. You can do an elimination by going carnivore. I mean, you might look at what I eat as an elimination because I'm not eating a lot of other things, but I'm eating certain things. It depends on how you define it. And it's definitely sustainable. I mean, if you have a consistent nutritional protocol, you're technically eliminating anything else that you're not eating, right? So if you're keto, you're eliminating a lot of other foods. So it's really half full, half empty. Eating healthy is absolutely sustainable. So I'm not sure the context, but it doesn't sound correct. It depends on how you're defining it. If you're talking about an extreme like restriction, you're not getting food quality. Sure. If you're restricting foods that you should be eating, you're going to have those cravings. You're going to have problems. And that's the problem with calorie restriction. And when people don't do it right, you're eating shitty food quality and then doing restriction. Sure. You're going to be extra starving. You're going to be, it's going to trigger binges and shit like that because you're not getting fundamental nutrition. So I don't really know the full context, but obviously elimination diets are exceptionally effective. Most people just don't want to put in the work. Most people don't know how to do them properly. Most people don't understand human evolution and actual nutrition. People are just following talking points that they see. Oh, I can just subtract the calories and eat whatever I want. Oh, here, it's a protein cookie. Most people don't really know how to approach life from like an actual healthy standpoint. They're just following these classic fitness and wellness talking points because it's simple and, it's more easily explained. People like a simple answer. They don't want extra effort to get results. People just want, oh, I eat this and get results. Okay, thank you. No, you have to actually customize and pursue it. So most people don't really know what's going on. If you're defining it as like the testing phase, well, it's not designed to be permanent. Like if you're doing like a test, like, hey, I'm eliminating everything to see what works best for me. You're not supposed to do it. It's supposed to be like 6 to 8 weeks. And then you start implementing foods back in, but there's certain foods you're not going to bring back in. So technically you're on your own customized nutrition protocol. Again, it depends on how you're defining it. Ashton, I love it when people say that shit. I don't know what that means. Anabolic food video. Everyone likes to use those words. My anabolic foods. You know what's an anabolic food? Getting some better sleep, eating a fucking steak, and training hard. There's your anabolic food right there. Everyone likes these buzzwords. Anabolic. You're going to be more anabolic. It's called training hard, eating big, and getting some more fucking sleep. Stop being a little bitch. Train hard. Eat right. There's your anabolic. There's your anabolic diet. There's your anabolic diet.
He's on fire!
All right, Ashton, Papa Soy, I'm having trouble with certain things and I'm on tranquilizers. Oh shit. What should I do for them as far as nutrition? Oh, I can't even answer this. How am I going to answer this question? I'm going to have to switch meds. What is best? I'm hoping to get back in Swolenormous in the next few days and I can function. I've dropped more weight and I'm a size 11 to 12 again. Once I'm stabilized, I'm going to go to a gym. Well, good for you. I'm glad you're losing weight and feeling good, I guess. You're having trouble with certain things and I'm on tranquilizers. What should I do for them as far as nutrition? What do you mean? If you're on tranquilizers, and I'm assuming that was prescribed to you, like what certain things? What should you do for them? I have no idea. You didn't even mention what those things are. and I'm not a doctor. So if you're on tranquilizers, that's going to complicate the whole situation. I don't know. You got to talk to your doctor. I can't speak on what you should do. You were vague on that one. Are you on the, you're like on tranquilizers right now? Kind of tight. No, I'm glad you're doing well. Sounds like you're doing well, but just keep, just stay focused. Let's see. Everyone's like using hat. Oh, I can't say why because I live in China. I wish I had the soundboard. China. I wish I had the soundboard. I hear what you're saying. Gotcha. Okay. God, that's crazy. I can't say why because I'm in China. What the fuck? Oh my God. Shit. This fucking world. Well, soon people say that in the United States now too. People say that in the United States now too.
Man.
The communist states of America. Well, some of them until they break apart. Who knows? Oh, goodness. Okay. So yeah, I can't really even answer that. I'm having trouble with certain things. I mean, have you tried eliminating things and playing around? Like you're having trouble if you're having trouble losing weight or trouble with your balance of your health, whatever it is, it's going to come down to what are you eating and try removing some things. I mean, some countries might be different with laws of what they allow to put in food, but foods are foods. Foods are foods. I mean, peas, soybeans, grains are going to be the same in most countries. I mean, some, grains are, a lot of these foods are going to be worse in the United States because we don't have, they allow the food companies to rape the American people, essentially. So a lot of other countries like the EU have like certain foods or pesticides or ingredients banned. The United States like, yeah, sure. Fuck the people. Fuck everyone. Yeah. Let the government's like, yeah, let everyone just get sick and die. It's fine. Maximize your profits. Let's subsidize corn and soy and GMOs. And yeah, Monsanto, go have fun. Go have fun in South America. Keep feeding the people poison so we can maximize profits. Just make sure you grease the wheel, right? All that shit. I'm asking what nutrition to go with the tranquilizers. I have no idea. I appreciate it, but is there any such thing? What nutrition should go with the tranquilizers? Beats the crap out of me. I would say you probably want to be off that. I would say do whatever you can to get off tranquilizers. I mean, for what? Yep. Don't know. Couldn't tell you. You need to calm the fuck down. I don't know. Like what nutrition goes with it, whatever doesn't conflict with it. I'm on tranquilizers because I need to calm the fuck down. It sounds like you need to get out of the old double CP. So, I mean, you definitely don't want to be eating foods can cause anxiety. Foods can cause problems, but I don't know what you're eating now. And that's very thin ice. Cause I'm just saying, oh yeah, eat these with those tranquilizers. I don't know anything about what you're doing. I appreciate the question. There's no possible way I can answer that. Let's see. We'll take one more question. We'll get into some shitposts, and I got a bounce. Bits of fitness advice for someone who wants to be a personal trainer. Make sure you're always learning. Make sure you, I would recommend shadowing someone so you can get some hands-on experience, because just learning from a book and being able to pass a test doesn't really help you master the moves, and being able to explain it to a variety of people is very important. If you can shadow someone, it's important to understand that being a personal trainer, I'll say this because you could shadow someone, you can do internships, you could do workshops and such, that the certification is just for you to get insurance and whatever the gym accepts. I mean, you need to be constantly learning. Whatever you learn from your certification, you need to be constantly learning on your own. So whatever certification you choose, you need to be a student of what you're doing. And as a personal trainer, you literally are your own business. So this is where a lot of people fall short. They just say, oh, I'm going to be a personal trainer, and they're just going to be in the gym working. But then you're just like an employee, to the sense of it's just like it could become just like another job. So if you really want to make this a career, understand that you're going to have to understand marketing, how to distribute, how to get your business or your phone number, your information out to the masses. So doing things like understanding how social media marketing works, understand what it means to have a business, how to, taxes, all that kind of stuff, because it depends on if you're working for a gym or you're going to be doing something privately yourself, having your own insurance, making sure that you are bringing in business, because if you're just going to a gym and they're going to get the clients for you, that's one thing. But a lot of trainers, what they start doing is start training at a gym, but then eventually you start getting outside clients. So having insurance that's going to cover you if you're training at other people's places. You don't want to be liable if someone gets hurt, if you're training at their house and you're going to their place and bringing in equipment and they get hurt. So making sure that you're protected, understanding how to promote and how to, get your information out there locally. Because obviously if you're in-person training, it's very important to do locally. You could do localized ads and, stuff on Facebook and Instagram. You could target your local area, and also word of mouth. So as you get your career started, you'll start getting referrals over time. But I would fast track your understanding of what the actual application of personal training is. You're going to be constantly learning. You're not going to know everything right off the bat, but it's important, I would say, to shadow, to be around it as much as possible, assist, help, carry weights, put weights away, just ask if you can watch, maybe hold a clipboard or whatever people are doing for their training. Ask if you can shadow or you can intern a little bit with someone who's a trainer that you trust or that has a good reputation in the area. I would recommend it. It's great to get some more experience hands-on. You can't trump experience. You have to actually put in the time and be around it. And also it'll help you understand, because there's different types of personal training. You could train elderly people and do almost like corrective exercise, like borderline therapy. You can do athletics. You could train kids. You could train at a gym. You could train privately. You could do boot camps. You could do small group training. You could teach classes. There's so many different ways to do personal training. Good question. It's a long question because I have so many thoughts on it. So yeah. All right. So let's get into more shit posts. Make sure you drop a comment down below. What'd you smash today? Any other questions? We'll take some more tomorrow. Subscribe to Daily Swole right now. We're live on YouTube, the Daily Swole channel, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Check us out. Let's go a little bit deeper, fam. It's time. It's time to go balls. That's deep.
Boom shakalaka!
It's time to get into it. Gorilla time. All right. Well, this is a really long one. I'm going to skip that one. And we got some comments here. This is a good one. This is one I actually want to take. Let's see what we got. Let's do another drum roll. So this is from, I guess, a website. So this person, Ashley Chubby Bunny. Ashley Chubby Bunny. The person's name on Instagram is Ashley Chubby Bunny. Right? Ashley Chubby Bunny. And they're showing, so this is a picture of a website. I'll show you. This is a picture of a website. And this is the amount of clothes this place, prettylittlething.us. This is the stock that they have for all the different sizes. So obviously,
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Obviously, this person is upset because it says, it shows here, they're upset because if you look at it, it says 00024 and there's a number below it if you're just listening with how many clothes they have in stock. And you can see from size 0 to about size 12, there's like 8,000 of each size. There's 8,000 size 0, there's 9,000, 9,500 size 2, 9,000 size 4. Once it starts getting to size 16, there's only 700. So size 16 through 26, there's only like about 700 to 800 in stock for each one. As expected, because, I guess they don't have a huge audience of people that are size 26 buying clothes at a site called Pretty Little Thing. Okay? If you are going to a site that's called if you're going to a website, you morons, that's called Pretty Little Thing. Pretty Little Thing. Don't expect them to have a ton of size 26 in stock. It's called prettylittlething.us. How come they don't have size 26? How come this company, how dare this fucking company, how dare
you?
this company not have 8,000 items in a size 26 in stock? How dare they have a size that most people are not purchasing on their site? How dare they not spend extra inventory and extra capital on products that no one's going to buy? How stupid are you? How stupid are you? You know why they keep more in stock? You know why they have 9,500 size 2 in stock? It's because more people are buying size 2 than size 26. More people going to prettylittlething.us are buying size 6 than they are size 20. Why is that so hard to believe? If you go to a store and you're like, wow, they have size 15 sneakers, I guarantee they don't have a ton in stock. They might have a few because very few people have a size 15 fucking shoe. But we got some questions here. So they're saying, they're calling, of course she's calling it fat phobia. You mean business? You mean business. All right. So here are some comments. Kaylee VO. So I'm just going to read some comments here under this post. This is why we can't have nice things, because they don't make nice big things for big people. Maybe don't go to prettylittlething.us. Maybe don't go to prettylittlething.us to get your clothes. Queen Mojo. This is what gets me mad. I don't understand. I'm a bad fucksin bitch. FXCK. No, don't give me that X bullshit. Don't give me that Wimixin, fixin. No, I am a bad fucking B. I'm hot. I'm sexy. I'm cute. Ugh. Why can't I dress according to how I feel? You can, just can't purchase clothes there because they don't serve big and tall. Why is it that I have to cover up and wear clothes that look like my grandma's goddamn curtains? I don't know. Make your own brand for huge chicks. Alicia, literally less than 1/10 of the options. Yep, because less people, fat people aren't going to Pretty Little Thing. The little in their company name is meant literally. It sure is. Claire, the little in their company is meant literally? No shit. It's called prettylittlething.us. Not beach ball, not burlapsack.com. Jesus Christ, people are so fucking entitled. So every company is entitled to make a size that fits your fat ass? Jeez. It doesn't even matter if Pretty Little Thing didn't mean that. They can keep whatever they want in inventory. You're lucky they have a size. They have 700 size 26. Do you want it or not? Like, why are they complaining? Are you buying the clothes? Oh no. Then don't complain. You have 700. Do you have any idea? Think about this. If that company was selling out like crazy in their size 26, let me ask you a question. Drop in the comments below. If that company was selling like hotcakes, they were sold out all the time of size 20, 24, 26. If they were selling it, they couldn't keep it in stock. What do you think the company would do? Drop in the comments down below. What do you think this company would do? If they could not keep it on the shelves, if they were constantly selling out of size 16, 18, 20, 24, 26, if they were selling out all the time, what would happen? They would stock more. They would purchase more. They would sell more. They'd be like, shit, people love this clothes. Big people. They would buy more. They would manufacture more of those sizes, or they would start a new division and they would make more money. Ba-derpin, ba-derpin.
Matt Damon.
Ba-derpin, ba-derpin. Ba-derpin.
Chicks will dig you. Or dudes, or whatever gender thing you're into.
All right. So getting back to this second section of it, another comment, Lady Vanity Row. They literally carry 1% of their inventory in each size, in each plus size, and that's fucking horrible. 1%. Brian, thins will use the 00 stock as basis for their skinny shaming, is just as bad as fat shaming. So you have a bunch of these chicks that are just not happy no matter what happens. So if 700 in stock is not enough for you, if 700 items are in stock, you got options, okay? There's no need to complain unless you're buying 701 of them. Yeah, it's probably because people aren't buying it. This one's too long. Probably because people aren't buying it. People aren't buying that shit. What are your thoughts? Drop in the comments below. The other two posts are really long. We'll save them for this week. Really long posts. Yeah. Exactly, Ryan. Exactly. So we're going to give away the Swole card in just a second. Drop in the comments down below Swole Slut for a chance to win. Yeah. Booger Bubble. I'm going to go with stock more, Alex. And you are correct. for $200. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Ashton, the average Chinese woman has to shop in the child's section. A US size 4 is fat. Damn. Just goes to show how like other countries are not delusional and not splitting at the fucking seams. It's just this weird denial that you are in charge of your health. And rather than you change your health and rather than understand that you are dictating this obesity. Now, the clothing sizes aren't matching up with height. I mean, if you have women that are 7 foot tall, yeah, they're going to be wider in general because you're going to be taller and wider. Like you're going to need unique sizes. But we're talking about human beings that over time, all of a sudden these sizes make less and less sense. You know why? Because you're getting fatter faster. There's so many more fat people today that the sizes are all jacked up. We've talked about this many times. Like the clothes that I wear, now I'm buying regularly. Whenever I buy shorts, if I see a pair of shorts I like or, whatever it is, I'll buy a small. Legit, I will buy a small or a medium because large, that's not going to fit. I used to buy maybe a medium, like large, XL. I have like shorts. I look at the labels and it'll say large or XL and they'll fit fine. And now the same ones I buy, I'll buy a small and it'll fit fine. I'm not even kidding. I've talked about this many times. Most of the size I order now are small or medium. Small or medium. It's because the sizes are all skewed because everyone's so fat. You have to resize it. People are so big. A small is now big. A small is a large and a medium is an extra large and a large is like a triple XL. So it's ridiculous. Hashtag Swole Slut. Let's give away today's Swole card. Good questions, good shit posts. And that was one shit post, but that's all we got time for today because we got the internet going in today. I'm excited. So gotta throw some more stuff in the van and get this party started. Fam, we got a big week. And I'll be doing some more Swole text. I'll be texting all of you, letting you know. And got some new things we might be trying in the next couple days for priority access and for the Swole fam. So that being said, make sure you're checking out the Summer Swole special over at swolenormousx.com/Summer Swole. Again, swolenormousx.com/Summer Swole for the Summer Swole special, 3-month and annual options. Now is the time. But of course, if you want to just join the Swole fam, you get started for less than $5. You can head on over to swolenormousx.com, period. Just right there, swolenormousx.com for the fundamentals. You got the 7 pillars. You got the membership, the breakdown, a community. It'll explain what unlimited access entails and everything there. But if you want that special offer, swolenormousx.com/Summer Swole. And you can join the Swole fam today and never miss a single episode because Monday, April, was it the 5th? What's today? The 3rd? Today's the 3rd. So the 5th, Monday, April 5th, new releases, accountability, mean priority access. Don't miss out on that. Let's get some Swole fam action. Let's get some Swole slut action, shall we? Let me move that away. And let's give away this beesh today, fam. Scroll, stop. Swole, stop. Swole, stop. Stop. Congratulations, Rihanna Bixler. Congratulations. Hashtag. I love it when there's a comment behind it. Swole slut, don't live in a commie area. God love ya. Okay. Congratulations, Rihanna. Thank you so much for playing. Everyone, the more you play, the more you win. Congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 1793. Excellent. Very nice. Let's get a little yowl going on here.
Yowl.
So send us that email 1793 in the subject and your Swole card 1793 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. I love what Nick says. If you're a size 20, you ain't a pretty little thing. Oh, come on.
Stop whining.
But you know what I'm talking about? It's like, if the site is called prettylittlething.us, what do you expect them to have? What do you expect them to have there? It says pretty little thing, but they don't have 10,000 in stock on a size 30. How does that even work? How does that even work? That's like, you know what the equivalent of that is? That's the equivalent. I don't like, I don't talk about junk food. That's the equivalent of going to, let's say, Walgreens or something, CVS, and you buy a bag of bite-sized Snickers and you get upset because they don't have king-size Snickers in there. It's like you bought a bag of bite-sized Snickers and you're upset that you don't have the king-size ones. Okay, you must be mentally challenged. There's something going on there. It doesn't make sense. PrettyLittleThing.us. How come they don't have big sizes? PrettyLittleThing.us.
Matt Damon.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Pretty standard. Pretty standard fare. Am I right? Standard fare. Pretty good. Pretty good. You know what I'm saying? No. Not today. No. Enough, Falcon. Enough. Jeez. So we're going to get a lot more of these Swole fans. We got a lot of great posts. I know today was a little bit of a shorter episode today, but we got more coming up. I got an appointment at 3 o'clock, so we got some moves. I'm going to be texting all of you though, for sure. And we'll be seeing you Monday for the accountability meeting, 12 noon Eastern time. Remember, 12 noon Eastern time, April 5th. Don't miss out. Very excited. Congratulations, Rihanna, on winning today's Swole card. You're very welcome. Living for this, we all live to make some gains. Let's get this beach. All right, here we go.
He's on fire!
Well, thank you so much for joining me for episode 1793, the most muscular Swolecast. Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pincast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast. In the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. Go get your pump on, fam. Go get your fucking pump on. Nailed it. Fuck yeah.
He's heating up! He's on fire!
I'm on fire, baby. Come on. Shush. I woke up Grandpa. Sorry, Grandpa.
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Boom shakalaka!
Upgrades.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the you know the thing.
All right, fam. Excellent. Go enjoy your day. Go get your pump on. We'll see you tomorrow for 1794. Ask Papa Swole live. I'll be in touch, giving you all the deets, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swole. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't laugh and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. My shit is relevant, on topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no